Hey guys, it's Shadow the Rat, and in today's video I want to talk about two terms that I see often confused in the rat community, which is the terms fancy rat and Dumbo rat. So when people refer to fancy rat in the rat community, I often find that they're actually referring to a rat with standard ears. So standard ears would be a rat with ears on top of their head, just like little Miss Omelette right here. But fancy rat doesn't actually mean that. Instead, what fancy rat means is a domestic rat. Now, all domestic rats, as of yet, are domestic brown rats. This means that whenever you refer to a rat as a fancy rat, you're talking about a domesticated brown rat. So any domesticated rat, whether you find it in a laboratory, or a pet store, or a feeder bin, or a breeder, all these rats are domestic brown rats, and they are all referred to as fancy rats, with the term fancy here just meaning domestic. Now, if you want to refer to a rat with ears on top of their head, like a wild rat would have, you would call that standard ears. You might also hear that referred to as top ears in rat groups. That's not really an official term, but there's really no harm in using it as long as you also know that standard ears refers to the dominant expression, which is ears on top of the head. And I call it the dominant expression because on a genetic level, your rat only needs to have one copy of the gene to express standard ears, whereas with Dumbo ears, on the other hand, which I'm going to refer to in a minute, they need to have two copies in order to actually express it. So what is a Dumbo rat? Well, a Dumbo rat is just a rat with a mutation that changes the shape of their skull so that their ears actually appear on their side of their head. As you can see here with Pickle, her ears look to be on the side of her head instead of up top. So that is the only difference. There is no change in personality, no change in temperament, no change in behavior. It's not a different breed. All that's different is their appearance. And in fact, it's super common to find both Dumbo-eared rats and standard-eared rats in the same litter, simply because, again, Dumbo is a simple recessive. So if your rat is a carrier, meaning they have one copy of Dumbo ears and they have one copy for the standard-ear gene, then they're going to not express Dumbo ears. But if they're bred to another rat that carries Dumbo ears, or that has two copies of the gene, then part of their litter will have Dumbo ears and part of their litter will have standard ears. And again, these traits of having Dumbo ears or standard ears, they only change the rat's appearance. They don't have to do with anything else. Rats don't even have breeds. They simply haven't been selectively bred long enough to have a link between the traits of their appearance and their behavior or temperament, which you need to see if you're going to have a breed. So because of that, we just call any differences in appearance variations, and Dumbo ears are just one of the many variations in appearance that rats can have. So Dumbo ears does fall under fancy rats. All domestic rats, again, are fancy rats, meaning that no matter what your domestic rat looks like, no matter what fur type they have, what ear type they have, what pattern they have, what size they are, what color they are, all of them are domestic rats, aka fancy rats. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly go over these terms because I see them kind of mistaken a lot in the rat community. So that's pretty much it for this video. The rats were just enjoying a mini apple. Don't worry, I am preventing them from getting to the core, which is over here. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye!